In order to begin your measurements, collect 3 liters of wastewater sample from the clarifier tank. After you collect your samples, you must gather measurement initial parameters. So you're going to measure for pH, conductivity, temperature. Remember to calibrate your equipment for pH and for conductivity with solutions, the calibrating solutions. You take your readings for pH again, conductivity, and temperature. Once you finish your initial measurements, you're going to add activated carbon to our wastewater samples. Initially, you're going to add 1 gram, 2 grams, 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams, and 6 grams to each of the beakers that will be mixed in the flocculator. Remember, you're going to set up the flocculator for 10 or 15 minutes at 120 revolutions per second. Once finished, you're going to filter each of the beakers. After filtration, then you're going to add 5 milliliters of the filtrated wastewater sample with the activated carbon, the different doses of activated carbon, and you're going to add it to the already tubes of sulfuric acid and potassium dichromate that are already prepared in our lab. Don't discard the wastewater with the different doses of activated carbon. Measure all the parameters again. So you're going to test for pH and conductivity and temperature after the mixed is already done. Once you add the 5 milliliters with the different doses to each of the tubes with potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid, you're gonna add them into the reactor, and you're gonna let an exothermic solution to happen. So it will be put it into heat at 150 Celsius degrees for 2 hours. So an exothermic solution reacts. So the high sulfuric acid and the potassium dichromate, it's gonna oxidate the organic matter that it's inside the wastewater sample. After the 2 hour of heating the tubes with the COD reagents, take them out carefully. Remember, they are hot. Put them in the rack for about 15 to 20 minutes in order to cool off the samples. Once they are cooled off, put them in the photometer and search for the method COD in the mid-range and proceed to calibrate with distilled water, and then hit the reading button once the sample is inserted in the slot. Take your readings, write down your results in your worksheet, and proceed to complete the mathematical equation to obtain COD and report those in your results.